Hello everyone and welcome to the Weather Centre on this Thursday. A weak cold front is moving just to the south of the country today, and behind it, cooler and moist air is pushing in along the south coast. That's going to bring wet and cloudy conditions to that area today, and those conditions are going to make their way up the eastern coastline by this evening, spreading into KwaZulu-Natal. But before then, this afternoon, there'll be thunder showers which will become scattered over the eastern interior of South Africa, isolated on the other hand for the central parts, including around the northwest and much of the Free State. We'll also see a couple of thunder showers once again around the Karoo. It's going to remain dry along the west coast, another windy day, especially for the peninsula. The rainfall probability map shows where those scattered storms will be developing today. Gauteng's included within this area, as well as all of the Drakensberg. Isolated storms around Bloemfontein towards Calvinia and Sutherland, as well as De Aar in the Northern Cape. And we're expecting a 60% chance for rain along the Garden Route coast. That rain will be making its way over the mountains towards the Little Karoo by this evening. Let's move ahead now to your temperatures, and it's going to remain hot in the northern interior of the country, in particular for the Lowveld, where some areas will reach the low 40s today. It's going to be hot over the Free State, warm in KwaZulu-Natal. Pietermaritzburg reaches a high of 29, and it will also be a warm day across the eastern coastline. Southerly winds pushing in for some areas, but an easterly will still be affecting Durban, getting up to about 15 kilometers per hour. Over the southern interior, we're still expecting some high temperatures before the cooler air pushes in later on. Oudtshoorn gets to 31, while Vredendal reaches a high of 33. Along the coastline, we're going to see southerly to southeasterly winds developing this afternoon, getting up to about 25 kilometers per hour, but stronger winds for Muizenberg, averaging at 45 kilometers per hour this afternoon and this evening. Hot for parts of the Northern Cape, very hot for Uppington at 39 degrees, but somewhat cooler down in the south. Sutherland reaches a high of 27 today. Along the west coast of the country, another very windy day over this area, 40 to 45 kilometers per hour, temperatures reaching the mid-20s, and we're also expecting seas to be elevated, a 3-meter swell coming in from the southwest. Wet weather is going to continue over the northern and central parts of the country for Friday. We'll see thunder showers as far west as Springbok. Wet weather expected for the east coast, cloudy in KwaZulu-Natal. A bit of light rain for Port Elizabeth, but dry for both Cape Town and George.